Alright, I am here. I'm going to be playing solo, and I'm going to be playing on max level, which is probably going to change. Who knows how this is going to change? This has been a consistent complaint of mine since I started playing this game. It's like, I love it. It's real fun. But it's one of those where it's like, I don't want to grind for the levels, especially if it's like 2 levels per run, tops. These are new. Charge up to fire a powerful bolt. Weapon damage increase for each crit until reloaded. I think I'm going to go for Demon Lore. I think I heard Demon Lore is like the hardest gun to get in the game, so we're going to try it out. Anyway, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Because I'm also used to playing multiplayer where the enemies have like a shit ton of HP. I feel gosh darn ridiculous now. Okay, challenge event. Gotcha? That's weird. So because it's a new profile, but a big safe... I don't know, whatever. This is pretty nutty. I'm digging it. Now I just need to get another gun here. Let's see. Wander, have you played Crescent Lore yet? Don't think so. I don't know if I've even heard of that game. Unless we talked about this a little while. Hey, no retreat. So I have to have no grenades here. That's fine. The real answer is just, I don't know. There's so many games, there's not nearly enough time for me to cover all of them. I'd like to. I try very hard. But like, to some small degree, I think I'm gonna have to switch my channel over to doing tons of... Oh, I could have checked out Elite Mode. Does Elite Mode raise the difficulty further? I didn't even know there was an Elite Mode. Yeah, more enemies and traps. Cool. Justice. Fire grenades can be manually detonated. Weapon skill. It's not a gun. This is just a really happy lizard. Let's see. Let me go for Mad Bomber. Just go immune. I don't know if I can hurt myself with my own explosions. But now I absolutely can't. Does he just... Do I just have to burp the baby? Is that what's going on here? I think I'm burping the baby. Because he starts getting upset and I have to slap him. Alright. That's cool. Let's see. But yeah, so I think I'm going to have to actually switch my channel over, channels, both YouTube and Twitch to some degree, over to playing more, like indie game lightning roundish kind of things. Just because, like, at this point it is actually becoming, near impossible for me to keep up with all the cool games coming out in any given week, month, or whatever. Wow, I'm not hitting biscuits. I think the Demon Lore is probably overtly the better weapon given this situation. I'm glad the lizard does not need to be manually detonated. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's the Star Devourer. That might actually just be not as good. Laser gloves. Huh. Okay, sure. But yeah, there's just not enough time in a given, like, day, week, month, year, for me to cover all the games that are coming out. And some of them are, like, legit good. A lot of them are pretty terrible, but, it's kind of one of those where it's like, gosh, I should probably just look up this game, seeing as you've asked multiple times. The one thing I will say is, I do not actually like it when I'm streaming and people will ask me, have I played a game or will I play a game? Because there's so many of those. Hello, that's really good. Mainly just because, like, the answer is yes, no, maybe, but always best to ask, like, specifically when I'm playing, or when I'm, like, on Discord after the fact. Let's see. I'm liking the Electro Pulse. It's a free shock proc for me to abuse. And it goes off. I mean, it's up like 50% of the time as long as I'm nearby an enemy. Let's see. Extra duration dual wielding. Feels weird to try and address a streamer after they're done streaming, like you're bothering someone that just got off work. I guess. Part of it, from my perspective, is I'm never not working. Like, it's rare for me to be unavailable. The thing that bugs me is when it's like, Wander, when are you going to play more scrap mechanic? Like, there are certain questions that after a certain point are a chore to respond to, but those are relatively few and far between, and very specifically like questions that I get asked like a billion times. But otherwise, like, actually talking to me and engaging me as a person, I'm totally cool with that, and like, I don't mind. I might not always respond just because I can't. But it's, you know, it's not so bad. One time I accidentally pinged you on stream while you were playing something on stream. Felt so bad. Nah, it's no biggie. It's one of those where I'll look and be like, who's pinging me and why? And then I look and it's like, oh, it's not important. Okay. It's worse when I look down and I have like 7 notifications, because that means like something got screwed up. But even then, like, Shell will oftentimes talk to like one of our friends in a group chat, and because the way Discord works, it's like, hey, we're gonna give you a notification for every message, and I'm like, oh boy. But no, like, at this point I've gotten used to most of that kind of behavior. And like fiddly bits, there's a guy behind me. Nope, there's no little beetle behind me. Alright. I got to admit, this is a lot. I'm gonna say maybe more fun. Definitely easier and a smoother experience. Let's see. I'm gonna go sharpshooter here. Can you set notifications to only @ mentions? Maybe. I try and change my Discord notifications often, and it's never perfect. Let's see, that's good one. But yeah, I kind of wish streamer mode would specifically make it so that I wouldn't actually have like notifications, period, while I had like a recording program up. Rainbow Arc. Charge shot. Never mind. I have zero interest in this. Also, thank you, Verisok, for gifting a sub to Brian Necros. Thank you so much. Let's see. Also, I'm sure I've missed some things. Yeah, thank you, Verisok, for the 500 bits. I think I didn't respond to a single thing yesterday, and I feel super guilty about that. We all have our little foibles, and sometimes I just forget to do job. Yesterday was rough, because, I mean, it's not just yesterday. Bullet scatter on hit, weapon skill mass scatter shot. That sounds fun. That sounds real fun. Let's go with this. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, before you know it, you'll be ignoring $1,000 donations like the big timers. Ooh. Shield recharge interval is doubled. I think I'll be fine without that. There's a number of these weapons that I've never even seen or heard of before. Can you get duplicate weapons and dual wield them? Yup. Oh, this is a good gun. I'm not supposed to be carrying grenades on me, but that's going to be kind of tough. Let's see. But no, if I ever get to that point, I hope I don't. I hope I am eternally thankful for all of the nice things that people do for me. I keep encountering YouTubers and streamers and whatnot that, like, kind of take their fame and their success for granted. And that's always something that actually makes me really uncomfortable. And maybe part of... maybe I'd actually truly be better off with more bravado and, like... I don't even know how to describe it. I think there's a bit of a personality difference between me and, like, what it takes to be really big. But whatever. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go for Fire Enthusiast. We just experienced how good Fire Enthusiast is, so... I want to grab that one. No, thank you. That would kill me. I kind of want to get a, Oh, there's another one. I kind of wish there was the ability to re-roll weapons and items for, like, a small amount of money. Hey, grab this. Actually, that would be a really cool way to waste the soul essence. Is re-rolls? That'd be cool. The reason why I watch you over everyone else, you're more grounded. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to spend a whole lot of money. Ooh, that's good. I don't think I'm going to spend money on weapons yet. I think I'm just going to pick up whatever comes instead of getting too stuck to anything. I want to get surprisingly few donations for a streamer his size. To the streamers I watch, get 10,000 bits a day, basically, and they're smaller than Wander. Oh, I can reroll the shop, though. That's some good stuff. I think a lot of it really does boil down to the fact that I am ruining this guy. Hello. Come here, Nuwu. What? You're going to escape? This is not happening. You are not escaping today. What the hell? Oh, man. That's different. Let's see. Go for that one. Let's see. What is this? Oh, that's Illusion. I've used Illusion and Cavalry. I've used both of those before. I don't care. Let's check this one. Oops. Sanguine Relic. Should probably take a look at what that does. Extra damage taken, lifesteal. Sure. That... We'll see how this goes. Let's see. I don't know if that worked. I have a, can somebody actually do me a favor and, quick go back and clip that? I have a clip button that I'm trying to train myself to use. That effectively, if something crazy happens, I can hit the clip button and it hopefully... we'll make a little 30-second clip of that. Because what I want to do is actually start doing some more highlight reels. Not that I've been... I feel like I haven't been very funny over the last couple of years, and that's something I want to work on. I think I've been a little muted, and grounded, I guess, is exactly the term that I should probably quote here. That I've been a little bit more low-key than I was in the first, like, 4 years of my channel. And maybe an amount of that is just because I'm comfortable. And I feel like I should be sillier. And so one of those is, like, I gotta remember to actually, like, clip that sort of thing. Hey, thank you, Toke. 008. Anyway, let's see. The main problem with unlocking guns is you need to grind a certain type of enemy with a certain type of killing technique. Kill 50 snipers with crit. Just sucks that in 20 runs I kill 10 of them. Yup. That's part of the reason why I'm so gung-ho about just taking a completed save file for this and going from there. Because I'm enjoying this a lot more. And in general, like, if you guys do see something that is funny, please clip it for me. Or even tell me on YouTube if there's, like, a really good clip, because I can go back and grab those. Because I would like to make more highlight reels, and it's really easy for me to do. This is going to go poorly. Just regen a smidge. I forgot. I take bonus damage from traps, too. Cool. Barely squeaked through that one. That's probably fine. Whew. Okay. Let's see. So what was I talking about? Being funny and clipping. Right. Donations and whatnot. I think it's because I don't actively seek them. Maybe. And I should probably talk to some other streamers that, like, get more. But I think I'm background noise for a lot of people. And I'm totally fine with that. Part of it is, it actually, from, like, my own perspective, I get really weirded out. Here, let's switch to this thing. I feel like that thing is way more effective at just, like, murder balling people. Yup, it is. That's the money shot. Yeah, guilty as charged. Hey, I'm not holding it against anyone for using me as background noise. That's what I use Twitch streams and YouTube videos for. And so I think the lack of immediate active participation, it does mean that I'm less likely to get, like, large quantities of donations. I don't really mind. It's one of those where it's like, my goal on YouTube is to have, YouTube and Twitch is to have, like, a really nice, quiet community that enjoys things. I'm not trying to be, you know, the hype beast, crazy man. I don't know. There's a number of streamers out there. I probably missed one or two of these. Search for a scroll. Lightning enthusiast. Nah, I can get better than that. Copper miner. Go for that. I don't actually know if that's that helpful, but being extremely wealthy seems like a good idea. Brain. So, I've tuned into some of the, like, really big streamers, and there's a couple that I'm super down for. There's a lot that I can't get into because they're too, I think the answer is this gun is just broken. I like this. Let's see. Well, funny moment compilations are nice. One of your favorite parts is how laid back you are. A lot of streamers are so loud and in your face. Prefer the loud back wander rants about completely unrelated topics. Probably make sure I've killed everything before I start reading this stuff. But yeah, and personally, like, that's kind of the style I'm going for. I just like the highlights because there are highlights, and I'd like to encourage that they exist. But I don't think I'm ever going to be like, I got a comment from somebody recently telling me to edit more and, you know, stop putting out so many videos and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I could really change that. I would like to do more, like, one-off YouTube videos of, like, hey, this game looks great. Because it's practically my bread and butter at this point. But, you know, it's kind of its own thing. I don't think I'd ever be able to do, like, oh gosh, what... I don't even know who does good highlight reel stuff. Back in the day, it used to be PewDiePie, but I don't even know what the heck that guy's been doing for years. Let's see. So what do we got? Lucky chance while dual wielding, extra damage. I'm gonna go for the dual wield chance. The double damage would be nice, and maybe fine. I don't know how much ammo we're sitting on. Editing is great for engaging an audience on a per video basis, but it's awful for production time unless you're some kind of editing god. Yep. Which is why I hired Kakujo to actually make a video for me out of my Maneater footage. And I think that actually worked really well. The video did miserably compared to, like, I did like a one-off on Creeper World 4, and it's got like 4 times as many views as my Maneater highlight reel. But I'm probably still going to hire Kakujo to, like, edit some more stuff for me. When I think it's a good series that justifies it. Because I don't think it works with roguelikes. It has to be, like, specific things. Survival Sandbox or, like, goofy open world stuff is about as close as I can get. Maybe. The new game sell and Creeper World is popular. Yeah, and that is very valid. If I refresh, can I refresh it once per? Fire Dragon. Project flames to burn enemies. Do I wanna... Nah, I'll just wait for it to drop. But yeah, so, I don't know, little compilation videos here and there would probably actually help a lot. Just in terms of, like, I put one together a couple months ago, and actually really enjoyed the process, because there was a lot of games that, like, I hadn't, a lot of, like, bits that I didn't even remember. This is insanely easy. This might actually be too easy, but I'm having a lot more, like, immediate fun playing this as opposed to playing the non-100% version. I'll have to talk to the guys next time we play multiplayer and be like, can we try, like, a hundo run? Because this is kind of nuts. Sunder. Bullet split horizontally into 2 over time, split again. Alright. Goodbye, Demon Lore. I am dying. Thank you, Lifesteal. I really need to make sure I kill everything. Hey, recover HP when I get stuff. Now all I need is max health, and I'm really good. Whew. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, so boils down to I'm just not actively. This is a new room. I've never seen this before. I'm just not actively seeking donations as much. I don't have like a big donation ticker, and I think that's the biggest part of it. At some point, I will probably get a second computer to handle the streaming side of things. So that my main computer can do the recording, and that way I can have like a pure stream overlay that has like, you know, very light UI being like, hey, this person donated, or this is the top donator, or something like that. This gun is just too good. I think this gun's pretty good too, but the other gun, I don't know. Okay. So what do we got up here? Anything interesting? I think I've totally neglected the chests, but it looks like this place is boring. I love the level design on this. I wish more of the desert rooms were like this. I had to test the super heavy overlays that are like 75 or 40% of the stream. Nope. I have zero interest in that kind of thing. Replace? No. Lose some HP, gain an occult scroll. Let's go with that. Advanced joggers. Reduce dash cooldown. Cool. Well, that's going to be great. Let's see. Left for 20 minutes. How does he suddenly have 630 souls upgrade points? This is not my save file, but it is now my save file. I honestly don't think I'm going to play this game outside of Hundo mode. It's just so much smoother. I'll have to try the elite mode and see how that goes, because I'm actually killing. I am too strong. And this is kind of what I was talking about with the meta progression, where it's like it's fun. I'm digging it, but we've passed the sweet spot where the game is challenging and entered into the spot where I am an unstoppable bullet monger that, you know, cannot be slowed down. This is full rip and tear mode. This is actually kind of what I wish I could get out of some of the more recent Doom games. I liked Doom Eternal, but it needed a little bit more rip and tear, and a little bit less like, oh god, I'm dying always. Okay. I definitely missed a portal. I want to say I missed something else, but I'm not sure if I did. Well, that's okay. But yeah, I'm level 120, I'm max level, and that has made me stupid strong. Let's see. You planning on going back to Risk of Rain 2 when the whole thing drops? What I'm probably actually going to do is, after we've gotten bored of Gunfire Reborn, I'm probably going to bug Alexa and Retro and see if they want to do some Risk of Rain together. Because I enjoy playing Risk of Rain with you guys, you know, when I open things up so we can play multiplayer. But I feel like that game would be best played with, like, some other YouTubers commentating over the thing. And so, yes, no matter what, I will be back. I got a little sick of playing the, let's see, what is this? One quick thing. Fully recover HP after changing stages. That's not actually that helpful. But it's still better than any of the other things that I have, because the other two are just completely useless for me. Gotta get the mod that lets you invite as many people as you want with no limit. I would like to do an afternoon of that, where it's just like super busted full multiplayer, but even then I feel like that would kind of drop off in terms of fun factor pretty quick. So full release next month with the final boss, etc. Woo! Yep, I'll come back. Because my problem with Risk of Rain normally was just the fact that it was like micro updates that... Like, when Hades updates, I want to come back at least for a little bit, and I should probably come back a little bit more. I only did like 2 runs with the latest update. But, you know, when Hades updates, there's kind of a reason why you want to stick around. There's some new lore, there's usually like a whole new playstyle and weapon to like, mess around with, and a bunch of other things. And Risk of Rain, it had that, but it didn't change enough to really make me feel like, yeah, I need this. Gosh, I'm just going to put all my money into Porcupine. It's just too good. And so, I don't know. I just feel like playing Risk of Rain 2 with some buddies would be actually super solid. I am super thankful that I have a group to play with again. It sucks going from, like, playing multiplayer stuff nigh constantly to playing nothing with nobody for, like, months. And so now I actually have, like, a decent group. I feel like I'm still kind of on the back foot just because I have to, like, get used to things and other people's humor, but that's just normal. Like, it's hard actually commentating with another person for long periods of time. Luckily, this game was kind of one of those where we could just kind of focus on the game and talk about it. But I know, like, yesterday with Kepler, super fun, real dull at times, and it's like, I actually have to fill space here. That's harder than I'd like it to be sometimes. Sup, nerd? What's your plan? Dying? Thank you. Let's see. Mastorio is super fun. I like Mastorio. It's not super feasible for me. That's the one problem. Yeah, any chance for another spaghetti factory? Solo? Probably? But I'd really like to get Factorio with my, like, current group of friends, maybe. Like, just kind of a weekend or something where we try and get as far as possible. Because a lot of them have reacted specifically about, let's see, earlier you talked about not having any grenades. No, I get a 50% damage bonus if I don't have any grenades, but it's so hard for me to actually remember to empty that out. I am not doing this correctly. Okay, let's see. Factorio, talking about it, playing it, group multiplayer. I don't know. I love Factorio. Why can I not make this jump no matter what? Okay, there we go. Oh. It's probably because I've got one of the guns slowing me down. That's why. Yep, that's exactly why. Let's see. Ever join Alexa Rhapsody for their Slay the Spire versus is fun stuff. I was talking to Rhapsody about that. I actually have to respond to him because I'm actually kind of terrible at communicating with people. I just have too much going on. Let's see. Ooh. Go with Thorny Carapace. Gosh, some of these are busted. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. But so I was talking to... Oh, Hammerwatch with the guys would be amazing now that I'm thinking about it. Mass Hammerwatch was fun. Let's see. Mass Hammerwatch was an absolute blast when I got to participate, but trying to watch it again after it happening is just watching chaos. Yeah, unfortunately, viewability on a lot of the Mass games is kind of limited. Anywho, what was I talking about? I was jumping at the lowest point. I thought that was the closest point as well. I had tried jumping from the other sections earlier, but I don't know. Okay. There's too many topics rolling in my head right now, and it's messing with me. Multiplayer commentary, Factorio, other stuff. I don't know. It's hard. Everything is hard, and it's a weird balancing act, and I'm just trying to make it work. But it is, I think it is working, but it's kind of difficult to, like, go back to Risk of Rain or Hammerwatch or, like, a bunch of other things unless they specifically get the, like, major updates that justify me coming back. Let's see, oh, they're all spawning in. The problem is, I'm so far from the topic that I wanted to talk about that I've forgotten what I specifically wanted to talk about with it. And so now I'm just kind of like, I know there was more I wanted to say, but there's more I wanted to say about a billion things. Did that guy just dump 2 dumplings? I think he did. I'm back here. I wish to cliche you into Nothingsville. Okay. I'm just gonna scoot over here. We need to go down. Immediately. So I hope you get flesh and bones. Or is that an elite unlock? Is this a complete save file? I'm assuming it is. I don't actually know. This is not my save. Let's see. Extra lucky shot when dual wielding. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, it is 100%. Cool. Yeah, I don't really care about unlocks. I've never been big on lengthy meta progression unless it is like Rogue Legacy where you're supposed to be doing that. So just having every gun to begin with just means now I can focus on actually having fun as opposed to working towards anything. Okay. But yeah, it'd be awesome if you could do that with Alexa Rhapsody. Yeah, I don't entirely know if it's going to be... I don't entirely know... Ooh, probably should have waited. Elemental Bestowment and Flesh and Bones would have actually been real good. Yeah, those would have been amazing. Too late. Now I got a Mega Porcupine. Let's go wreck the base. Yeah, there it is. Now, let's go wreck the boss. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk back around. Always check the shop first. I was just thinking of upgrading my Porcupine like twice. And then I could get it the third time. Okay, I can't. But it's fine. I almost could feasibly tank this guy's face. What the hell was that? It's interesting, actually. If you don't move at all, yeah, he just shoots to the side of you, and you just don't have to worry about it. Wow, he didn't even get the... This is busted. I guess I'll grab this one. We don't seem to be having any ammo issues. Concealed ammo? Nah. Every 10 seconds. Hey, Corrosive Pulse. That's real... That's real dumb. Well, this is all new. And it's raining. Hey! Yeah, so this is the raining area. There we go. Yeah, I haven't been to Zone 3 before. Well, we'll have to do an elite run after this. See how good that is. Hey, what is the... Oh! So the alt fire on this is like a proper shotgun mode. Makes sense. I think the regular mode might be better. I could be wrong. That's it. You got anybody else, or is it leaving time? It's leaving time. Hello. Yeah, so I'll probably want to switch out the my secondary gun here. I think it's good, but I'm gonna be mostly focusing my money on this Porcupine. Oh, goodbye, Octopus. I don't even know what you look like. This is goofy. Whoa, something hit me. This guy. Elite Crabfish Warrior. Or Catfish Warrior. Okay, I don't know if I want a wild hunt, though. Gemini, plant a spore on the target when hitting an enemy, creating an explosion when the spore from different weapon meets together. Weird? Okay. So I have to get two things with Gemini to actually make that worth it. Let's see. Damage reduction for every 3 dashes that you use whenever ammo is picked up. Add to the magazine instead of the reserves. Increases your movement speed. I feel like dual edge would be terrifying, so let's go for Wind Rider. I go for dual edge, but I already take 50% increased damage. And I feel like that would start getting me kind of close to one-shotsville. And while I am an insane murder monster right now, it could get worse. No, goodbye. I'm not getting an accurate tell on whether or not I like this level better or worse than the desert because I'm just too strong. Alright, what do you got? Snow boots. I'll take that. Probably. Weapon 1 and 2 shared damage type. I don't know if this is a good one. Let's refresh. Oh, hey. I'm gonna just pick up perks. More perks, the better. Oh, do I have to take the... Ah, I do. Let's see, we got anything up here? Yeah, we do. Hello, yes? Let's see. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to replace these inscriptions that much. Let's leave. I don't think these are worth it. Share type is to share their element, so you can actually have 2 damage types on a weapon. Okay. I guess that actually would be worth it then. Let's see. Oh, we got another craftsman. I don't think I have enough money for it at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to upgrade my gun again for the rest of this run. And that's entirely okay. Hello, little catfish. I'm assuming it's Catfish Warrior. Yeah, it is Catfish. I'm not putting any effort into reading names, and I'm going too fast for me to actually get like a good assessment on this. I will say, this feels better for the amount of enemies that I'm fighting. Alright. Let your memes be dreams. Or is it the reverse? I don't know. Let's just go double porcupine and see how this goes. Might be a mistake. Nope. It was not a mistake. How's my ammo total doing? A little spooky. Nah, I'm good. I just have to actually be more conservative with my ammo usage. I haven't seen any other portals so far. I've heard bad things about the jumping puzzles around here, but I haven't been looking nearly as much as I should be. Mainly because I feel pretty satisfied with how this run is going. That... a second, well... bothering with more doesn't seem as worth it. Ow. Something hurts. You hurt. You're dead. Maybe I shouldn't have. What I should probably get is, like, a gun that does fire damage. Like, if I had actually kept that, whoa. Yeah, that's why I wanted to stay away from the thing that would increase the amount of damage I take. Because we are solidly in one-shot territory. Luckily, I can waste all of my soul essence because I don't think there's anything to spend it on at this point. Apart from picking myself back up. Oh, is that guy... that guy's summoning them. That's what's going on. I was wondering. Yeah, there's nothing currently for you to spend it on. Then I will squander it on staying alive, keeping this run going. I'm digging the lifesteal, though. That's 100% worth it. Let's see, I still don't see any portals. I think part of it is I don't know where the common portal spots are, but... oh well. You only get 1 res per run. I know. What are you? Ooh, pupil. I think I'm gonna get rid of this porcupine. I don't know if this is worth it. Guess we'll find out pretty quick. I'll probably replace it. Well, I'm dead. That was quick. 179 damage. Damn. Well, couldn't do too much about that. Yeah, so if I had gotten the blood and bones, that would have been a good run. Yeah, that sucked. Happens. You can only carry a maximum of X amount of soul essence. That is understandable. Let's see. Okay, normal. Let's try elite. Let's see how bad elite goes.